Hi everyone, welcome back to another Cut Up with Chris. Yesterday's shave, as you've probably seen, was the fastest shave in the history of shaving. 4-pass shave, I think it was 23 or 24 seconds. Today I'm going to use the same soap because I did talk about it yesterday and obviously no one heard about it. So the soap today is Barrister Man First Snow. If you guys have noticed already, I'm back to the front facing camera because I don't really want to go through that again until I come up with something a bit better, maybe a wireless button or something, I really don't know. But I couldn't see what was going on and it obviously changed the setting on the back. So, Barrister Man First Snow, cracking looking label, love the label, love the colours, and the scent I've just opened, it's just boomed out. It's a beautiful woodsy, it's just a lovely, lovely scent. Now on here it's got fur and leather. I do get wood, I do get leather, I do also get, to my nose, I get a sort of tobacco scent. And then there's just a bit of sweetness in there, which I'm not sure what it is. Now I know this has got menthol in it, and I know from using it yesterday it's got a pretty good kick of menthol. I was quite surprised. So let's get stuck in. The brush for today is the Carnavis and Richardson Katie's Bubbles collaboration brush, which was very kindly sent to me from Oivey Chapel. So that's the handle there. It's a stunning brush, but look at the tips on that. This is a 24mm TGN Finest, but these things just gel together like it's just crazy and super soft. There's not a lot of backbone in this brush, but it makes up for it on face feel, and it does create a great lather, I've got to say. I am enjoying these natural hair brushes at the moment. It gets to a point with brushes though that I sort of look at guys like Spencer, he's one of them, Ken Surfs, Kevy Shaves, Paul H, the ones that I know of anyway, that I see on Facebook, that have just got a ridiculous amount of brushes. And I think, well, unless you're a collector, which I know Ken Surfs is, Paul H is probably a bit of a collector, I'm not sure with other guys. I know Spence doesn't like to get rid of anything. But unless you're a collector, it's not really a viable option if you're a user, because I've got 15 or so brushes and I find it hard to pick one to use now. Even with the naturals over the synthetics, I'm enjoying the natural brushes, I love synthetic brushes. Right, that should be plenty. Now, there's the brush loaded, doesn't look like there's heaps in there, but I can assure you there's plenty in that. Cold water shave. I've literally just getting from work. I've got less than 24 hours growth, but I want to get a shave now so that I'm sort of in place for the weekend. So let's paint this on. Now this does remind me of something. I'm not... Do you know what it really reminds me of? I think I've got it in my head now, I know what it is. It reminds me of Vosine shampoo, which obviously I don't use as shampoo anymore, I just use soap, but Vosine shampoo, which used to come in like a green bottle, I think it was. It was the only bottle of shampoo that had a triangle top on it. You used to twist it from memory to open it. I don't know whether they still make it or not. I'm sure it was called Vosine. Right, let's paint some water in now. Just shut the window. Oh, my sons. Mates are over. Got my niece and nephew here as well. My wife's been looking after them today, so they've probably been driving her nuts. So I'm going to try and make this a relatively quick shave, because she's got lots of work to do. Bit more water. The face feel on this brush is just incredible. It's literally like a cloud. It feels very, very similar to my synthetics, if I'm honest. Now this was sent over to me from Ivy Chapel, and I'm forever grateful to the man for what he's sent here. The soap itself was I paid it forward, a gift from Kyle over at Brown Man Shave. Now, I haven't watched a video, I've got to say, for anyone. I haven't had time to watch a video of anyone shaves lately, so I do apologise, but I will get to some of them eventually. I'll probably just need to start fresh again, as I do. Sometimes I scroll through and I pick something that looks interesting to me, something new. So there's the brush, caked in lather. The lather itself is superb. Rockwell 6C. Setting 3, which I probably can't show you now because I can't zoom in on this. Setting 3, and here we go. Got no idea what the blade is. Let's have a look. The blade is Gillette 7 o'clock Super Stainless, which is the greens, Gillette 7 o'clock greens. Now, one thing I do like about this, you do feel the blade even on setting 3, you can just feel it. So for finding that angle straight off the bat, it's an excellent razor. And to say it's smooth is an understatement. It's incredibly smooth. The blade itself feels a little bit rough. Now, I've got the same thing again with this soap, Barrister Man. I've always praised highly for performance. This isn't as slick. I don't know whether you can see that. It's juddering along my skin. Now, yesterday it got better as I went through the shave. I did highlight it yesterday in the shave. I don't know if you noticed it in 300 plus speed, but I did actually mention that the slickness wasn't great yesterday compared to other Barrister Mans. It's still good-ish for this one, but it's definitely not, even though it's the glissant formula, a glissant base, for me it's not as slick. Now, it could be down to the higher menthol content, I don't know. Right, Rockwell 6C across the grain. Scent on the soap is just lovely, really is nice. Now, I picked this one out yesterday. It's called First Snow. Now, you don't get snow in Western Australia unless you go down south and you go really inland. No, I was quite surprised there's actually places you can go skiing in Australia with real snow. this blade is definitely not the most comfortable I've used it. It's a little bit rough. I think the razor's really helping it stay smoothish. Now, let's just see what it's like. And all I'm doing is dipping my hands in the water and then just splashing water, putting whatever water's on my hands onto my face. Now straight away the slickness is better, but still, I don't know if you can see that sort of bouncing about. It's better. I can feel there's something there, but it's not slick enough to be able to shave with. I probably won't use this for a head shave, unfortunately. But lather's great, it smells great. Scent strength on your face is a good 6. Out of the tub I give it around about a 5, so once you get it lathered up a bit, it does tend to open up a bit in terms of the scent. I'm just going to dip the tips here. Yeah, I can't put my finger on it. Why? But natural hair brushes to me feel more comfortable and feel better when you swirl them. I don't know why. I don't know what it is. Even though they sort of recommend that you don't. Right, across the grain other direction. Yeah, it's not great slickness, I tell you. I couldn't just put that blade on my skin now. Like I say, I can feel it. I can feel there's something there. It's definitely got some sort of slickness and protection there. I don't know, maybe I've just spoiled myself with head slicking. The Lather Bros is the latest one I used of that tropical. It was exceptional slickness. I was really impressed. So I don't know. In terms of having a close shave, I've still had an amazing shave. I can't shoot it down. When that lather's on your face, it's great, it's slick, it's cushioning, it's protective, it does its job, does it wonderfully. As you can see, the only weeper I got was here, but that's actually, it was a little spot from last night, so I picked it and then shaved over it and just nicked the top off it. So no actual real weepers, I've got no irritation that I can see or feel. Really impressed. what scent am I going to go with? I'll go with Thea's Medicated. Dragging this video out of you talking rubbish and walking about. Oh, what a scent. If you like clove, you have to buy this Thea's Medicated. If you hate clove, don't even think about buying Thea's Medicated. This stuff smells exactly like clove rock hard candies. Right, well that's drying in. I'm just going to rinse the brush out. But yes, I was sort of annoyed with my camera yesterday. Oh, it's really user error, it's not the camera's fault, but my fault. But I think someone was looking after me because I did voice some rather strong opinions on the old massacre that happened in America, gun laws and my thoughts on it. And sometimes it's better just keeping your mouth shut. And I think, I don't know, but the camera seemed to think, oh, it's going to talk a lot of shit here. I think we'll just speed this up, no one will hear a thing, then he'll survive. So I got it off my chest, I feel better, no one's heard it, but that's the main thing, I feel better. Super. Right, so the soap today was Barrister Man Fur Snow, fur and leather. Smells incredible. I love the packaging from Barrister Man. The labels are superb. They're always pretty central as well. I mean, they cover pretty much the full lid, but I haven't really come across one that's off centre. The ingredients on the back and the label and everything on there looks great. The tubs are great. Smells great. Can't really argue with it. The brush was the Carnavis and Richardson 24mm TGN finest, which hook tips, gel tips, whatever you want to call them, it's absolutely jam-packed full of them. And this was a collaboration brush with Katie Bubbles. I don't have the sticker anymore, I peeled it off, it looked horrible, so I peeled it off. The razor was the Rockwell 6C with the Gillette 7 o'clock stainless green blade, which is rough as guts now, so it's coming out and going in the bin. And moved on to Thea's Medicated, and it should be pretty much dried in. And we can finish off now with some Shave Works, the Cool Fix. Just to keep those ingrowns at bay. Hot water. Oh, Jesus Christ. And that is me, done and dusted. Stay safe, drive safe, don't drink and drive. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Cheers.